Come on, let's start it off. Let's start it off. Let's
Yes.
start it off.
Let's do this.
Welcome, guys. This is Wake the F Up Monday. It is Monday, July the 6th, 2020. Uh, Wait, I got the date. No, wait. It's right. I'm sorry. It is the date. I'm sorry. It's Wake the F Up Monday is July the 6th, 2026. It is 4 minutes after the hour. I just confused myself. Welcome, guys, to the Shawn Harvey Morning Show feature Wake Up Team with this queen right here, Janice, only place on earth where you get your morning started right. We are super, super duper excited to be here this morning with you guys, and we hope and pray that you guys are well. Thank you so much for tuning in. If you don't mind, like, share, follow, subscribe to the Shawn Harvey Morning Show featuring the Wake Up Team. Any place on earth where you get your morning start right. This is a Wake the F Up Monday. We got an action-packed show for you guys, and we are super excited for you guys to be here. Now, you know what I'm going to say. This is where we get the job done each and every Monday, Thursday, and Friday, but most importantly, it's the only place in this entire earth where you get your morning started right. To this Queen Janice right here. Good morning. God bless you, Janice. It is so good to see you on this blessed Monday morning. God bless you. And how are you, young lady?
Very well. Peace and love, everybody. And welcome to the Shawn Harvey Morning Show. And yes, today is July 6th, 2026. It's a Monday. Hope all is well in your backyard. All is well in my backyard. We've got a break in the weather. You know, as you know, Shawn, last week we were, oh God, it was hot all up and down the East Coast. But today it's raining all up and down the East Coast. But I'm okay. I'll take that. It feels good outside. The expected high today in my backyard is going to be, what is it? They're saying 76 degrees. That's what's being predicted. And the low is going to drop down to somewhere around 68 degrees later on this evening. Right now, it's 71 degrees, cloudy and light rain. I'm Janice Segure from the Shawn Harvey Morning Show featuring the Wake Up Team, the only place on earth where you get your morning started right.
Only place on earth where you get your morning started right, man. We're going to get right into this show. God bless. Janice is absolutely right. I got the video here. Guys, if y'all don't mind, please like, share, follow, subscribe. Shawn Harvey Morning Show. Wake Up Team. Now, happy 4th of July, guys. If you're into it, that was the other day. The country celebrated its 250th celebration. I mean, if you're into it, God bless you. Into all the patriotism and the birth of this country. If you're into that, God bless you. But if you're into just going to a cookout, having gatherings and friends around and turning up, to me, that signifies more the 4th of July than the forefathers of this country. That, I mean, honestly, we are not relatable in our culture to that, but I guess we are. I'm happy to be an American. I know that might be really weird to say in the times that we live in, but shout out to America and 250 years. But shout out to Black folks who's been here in the for 400 and something years, and we came here not on our own choice. And shout out to all the indigenous people out there that they stole everything from. And happy anniversary to all you guys. Now, Janice was right about the weather. And Janice, I want to say, God has truly blessed me. I was very busy over the weekend doing stand-up. And wait, before I get into my thing, Janice, what thing? Janice, first, I'm a gentleman. Let's go ladies first. We'll go with you. Let us know what your experience was, and then we'll close out with me. How about that?
That's fine. That's fine with me.
Go ahead.
Shawn, I was the one celebrating life itself, you know, with the whole barbecue and watching the fireworks kind of the thing. You know, that's what the 4th of July means for me. Juneteenth is now my celebrated holiday, choice of holiday. But again, I did enjoy the festivities, you know, being with friends and family and the cookouts and the music in the backyard and whatever. And yes, we were in the backyard hanging out, but that was later on, you know, when the sun went down, you know, and we were all just running back and forth into the house and out of the house, you know, back into the air conditioning and out, you know, outside, in the water, you know, out of the water. by I think maybe like 5 o'clock, everything was cool. Everything was really, really good. Everything was chill, So that was basically my entire weekend. I did work a couple of, days, but for the most part, I was enjoying my time with some friends and family members. Yep. What you do, Shawn? Tell me about.
Well, I had the bipolar opposite weekend.
You know what, Shawn? Before you get started, I want to ask you: Did you see any of the fireworks?
Oh, I saw some fireworks. All right.
But did you see the Macy's Day Parade? I mean, Macy's firework. Did you get to see any of that?
No, but I'm gonna tell you, I saw some fireworks. I'm gonna tell you about the fireworks I saw.
Okay.
All right. Well, everybody, let's give Janice a round of applause for that boring ass story she just shared with us. So let's give her a round of applause. Let's get Janice. Let's get.
Well,
Janice, bipolar opposite. Friday afternoon, I left Pennsylvania and went to Brooklyn. I was on Utica Avenue. If y'all know Brooklyn, Utica Avenue is like if you're in Jamaica somewhere in the Caribbean. And I was, it was like, felt like you was in the motherland. And I was invited to tell jokes at my homegirl Net's 65th birthday party. Shout out to my homegirl Net. She celebrated 65 years of life. Oh. And everybody came out to show her love. And it was a wonderful experience. I knew half the people there anyway. She had a pink and white affair. And we had a ball. And I did the jokes, and it was just an amazing thing, and paid me, and God bless. And right across the street from which we were doing, right next door in the store, we did in the storefront, like was a converted event hall. There was some kind of religious celebration with the Black folks. You know how you ever see Black folks come outside with the bullhorn and they're praising the Lord out in the corner? Mm-hmm. And they're telling you to honk your horn for the Lord. And boy, they were turned up. And the more we was turning up in our party, the more they were turning up in theirs.
They were calling you all demons and everything.
Right. But we out demoned them. We kept the music turned up. They were on the corner praising the Lord. We were right next to them. People coming out smoking and having their drinks in their hand. And it was a battle against good and evil. And I would like to say that evil prevailed. Jesus. And when it got dark and they stopped playing, only thing you heard was bam, 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 bam. Right.
Single ladies.
Right. While they were praising the Lord, right? They Janice, that's funny as hell.
Make some noise.
Janice, thanks for taking the story to another level. That's exactly what happened. And I don't know how you guys feel when you walk around close to the religious guys with the bullhorn. Like one guy was in the Bronx, he was praising the Lord in Spanish, and this other man had the other bullhorn, and he was interpreting what he was saying in English.
Okay.
But I like to say at Nat's party, we prevailed. It got dark, and the churchgoers had to go home. It was over for them, and we were turned up. Now, I want to talk real quick before we start, because I know we got a lot to get to. You had the usual picnics and all the things that you did, and God bless. But Janice, Segure, I thought I was going to die, seriously, on July the 4th. I was in the Poconos doing my weekly comedy show, heading to the resort. And I do have film, and I apologize. I'll put it in the group room, or you could go to my Facebook page and you can see it. Janice, a tornado hit the Poconos while I was in the Poconos.
What?
The power went out in the whole region. So my homegirl, Princess, who lives around the corner from the restaurant where we do the show, she goes, yo, Shawn, stop through for a minute, because her and her husband does a big annual cookout. I get to her corner of where she lives to make a right turn to go to her house, and something in my spirit said, go to the resort, because the clouds got really dark and it looked like there was a formation of a tornado. You know how you see it on TV where all of a sudden you see this formation of a funnel coming down to the ground?
Right.
Janice, I saw something like that.
Wow.
It was very scary. Now, this was at 7 p.m.
On the 4th of July.
On the 4th. I get to the resort. All the power goes out. The generator kicks in. But Janice, everybody's at the comedy show. Because people were coming in, you know, to get their drinks and food prior to the storm.
Right.
And when the storm started, all the power went out. And Janice, people started coming into the restaurant because the whole villas, again, there was no power in the region. But Janice, before the power went out and it started raining, it was very windy. Like it was like a wind gust, like 20, 30 miles. And I thought this whole area was going to be destroyed. I'm not making this up.
Right.
And thank God we had power in the restaurant. And in the restaurant, there's not a lot of trees around the restaurant. So we were kind of protected if a limb fell, a tree fell. But if there was a tornado that came in and wiped through there, that would have been a mess.
Wow.
And Janet, when I left the restaurant, because we all stayed there was nowhere to go, at 11 o'clock to go home, it took a 15-minute drive to the highway, took over an hour, because we all had to navigate through tree limbs, down powered wires that were obviously, not live wires, transformer boxes. And remember, it was pitch dark out there. The only thing that saved us was it was a lot of traffic going in both directions. If it wasn't no traffic out there, it would look like a Wes Craven movie. And then when I got out the Poconos, obviously, the power was on. But it was a very scary moment, and the power is still out in the Poconos. So prayers up to those folks out there. But Janice, I'm gonna see if I can put the video in the chat while the show's going on. And it's unbelievable. I felt like I was driving into a tornado with no place to go.
Well, send it to me, Shawn. I'll try and put it up too.
Okay, yeah, if you don't mind. All right. Okay, so guys, welcome to the show. Summer hours, we're here this week, probably not next week, but we'll keep you guys updated. Remember, August the 29th on a Saturday, it's Shawn Harvey Morning Show day party hosted by myself and Janet and Miss Miko. Thanks for the tickets so far, but guys, we need a few more folks in the building, so y'all come on out. So let's get to the morning buzz of 14 minutes after the hour. We're right on time. We are so grateful to be here. Summer hours on the Shawn Harvey Morning Show featuring the Wake Up Team. I'm going to yield my time. I know Janice got something to say. So Janice, it's on you.
I do, Shawn. And, you were just talking about the storm in the Poconos on July 4th. But there was a pretty big storm going on right here in New York as well on July 3rd. And I put a video in the queue there if you want to share it with everyone right now, so they can see what happened at Coney Island Beach and Brighton Beach, Brooklyn. Like, people were bombarded by a sandstorm in New York and Brooklyn. So Shawn, will you just show everybody, how these people were trying to get the F up out of there real quick before they got blown away?
Okay, and Jess, I just sent you the other video. Okay, I'm gonna play it right now.
Okay.
Oh wow.
So did you see that? Did you hear about that?
No, I did not know anything about that.
That was July 3rd, right here in Brooklyn. Okay. Crazy.
Yo,
Hold
that
on.
is unbelievable. That is scary as hell. Guys, put in the more chat room if you got caught up in any kind of major storms in the East Coast on the 4th of July weekend. I thought I was going to die. I was driving into something that I don't remember seeing. I remember the sky looking like that one time when I was a young man. I used to live in Alabama, and we had like a hurricane tornado down there. That's the only time I can remember the clouds looking like that and the energy. It was very scary. And for these people to get caught out in the beach like that,
yes,
and with the winds and the sand blowing, a sandstorm, that's very dangerous.
very, very.
But
Because you know what, the umbrellas could have.
did they alert us about this weather?
I didn't get anything on my phone. You know how you get that loud beeping or whatever, you know, I didn't get anything on my phone. But then again, I wasn't out there. But my friends who came over Saturday, they were telling me all about, you know, the storm, but they didn't get caught in it because they left like around 4:00. So this happened like around 5:00 in the evening, they said. But crazy, absolutely crazy. And Shawn, I got your video. Hold on. I'm getting ready. I'm putting it up. Oh crap. Is this it right here? I got so much crap on my phone right now.
Janice,
but yeah.
first of all, Janice. Before you show the video, Janice, you got to clean out that phone. Janice, you got too much in your phone. What are you doing?
I do.
Janice,
No, Shawn,
you even got to upgrade that phone. Buy some more memory. Do something, Janice. You could barely get a text message. Are you okay?
I know.
Janice,
yeah,
delete some of that stuff if you have to.
Yeah, I deleted and then I fill it right back up again, Shawn. It's just like it's crazy. And you know what? I did buy a not a power bank, a storage unit. I did buy something, but now I just have to sit down and take the time to, you know, delete it or save my stuff, the important stuff, you know. So yeah, you're right. You're right. When you're right.
Guys, thank you. Guys, before Janice plays videos to talk about whatever she's going to talk about, I delete a lot of old pictures and just whatever screenshots or whatever. Guys, do you guys have anything in your phone you know damn well it just shouldn't be there anymore? Delete it. Put a number one in the chat room. If you look through your phone, through your gallery or wherever you have something stored and you got it's something insignificant that's not meaningful to you, but it's still stored in that phone of yours. For what?
Yes. Shawn, I will go back and look at stuff that I have, you know, like these good morning videos that you send to people. I'm like, why do I still have that on my phone? But you know what, Shawn, this is something else that happens to me. I will delete a whole lot of information off of my phone. But it seems as though, and now I'm getting messages saying that my iCloud is full. My iCloud is full. Okay, so it's full. I'll go in there and I'll start deleting stuff. But next thing you know, it's full again. And I'm trying to figure out where those videos that I thought I deleted, they weren't really deleted. They must have been stored in the iCloud because here they're back again. So that's another issue that I'm having. Stuff is not really being deleted. I think stuff is being stored in the iCloud. And once I delete certain videos, whatever's in the iCloud goes back onto my phone.
Yeah,
and
but are you deleting
crap?
But when you delete the phone and it goes into that little storage bin, are you going into that storage bin and wiping it out indefinitely?
Yeah. Yes, I am.
And it's still coming back.
It still comes back. I think I just need a new phone, but this is a new phone. I got this phone last year. I got this phone last year. So I don't know. But Shawn, I put the video of what you sent to us, the storm.
You see, guys, how Janice just switched that up. I said, "What kind of phone you have?" She said, "Don't worry about that. Let's put that video in." She got an iPhone 4. She got an iPhone -2.
It is not. It's a good phone. I just have to learn how to use the phone. I think maybe that's it. Like you said, I got to delete a whole bunch of crap.
Guys, I reached out to Janice the other day, and I said, "Did you get my text?" She's like, "My whole thing is full. I can't see you. So you can't simply get a text message."
Yeah, or emails. Sometimes my emails are blocked too. Sometimes, so I have to go in there and delete emails. I have emails, Shawn, from 2019 or something like that. Do you have
Oh my
emails
God.
from? You don't?
Because some of the emails they automatically get deleted at a certain time period.
Well, I got to set my phone up to do that also, because I was scrolling through. I kid you not, I have very, very old emails on my phone.
Let's put some prayer emojis in for Janice, please. Guys.
Am I the only one? I mean, there's got to be a lot of people out there with a million. I have 19,000 emails. You don't have 19,000? Like you have less than that, Shawn? How many emails do you have, Shawn? How many emails does the average person have? I wonder, huh?
I'm gonna ask that question. How many emails does the average person have stored in their? Listen.
See, Shawn has more than 19,000. That's why he didn't tell us how many he had.
I'm gonna tell you in a minute.
No, you.
On average, people store around 8,000 emails, and over 1,000 of those are unread.
8,000. That's the average. Wow. So let me see how many. Guys, how many emails you got? You doubled that. Let me see how many emails.
Oh God, I'm going in today. I'm going to delete.
Gotta delete.
Let me see.
Let me see how many I have. Guys, how many emails do you have stored?
Yeah, are you like me with over 19,000 emails, stored on your phone? Like, why do I have this? I don't know. I think maybe I'm some type of hoarder. Do you think? Is that it? Is that what the problem is? Because
let me see how many emails I have. Guys, how many emails do you have? I don't even know how to see how many emails I have. Maybe I got to go on my laptop.
Oh, wow, Shawn.
What?
I have email. I just went to the very end of my email list. I have email in here from 2015.
See, you're doing way too much, Janice.
Why do I have? And who are these people? Why am I saving this email from them? Am I the only one, guys? How many emails do you have saved? Do you have more than 8,000? Less than 8,000?
No, I don't have more than 8,000 emails.
Or are you like me, people, and you have more than 19,000? I have nearly 20,000 emails saved up. I'm going to go clean this crap up today. I am.
Yeah, you got to clean. Janice, I'll be honest. I don't know how this
sounds like. What?
I might have to go on my laptop to see how many emails I got, but I know I don't have 8,000 emails.
Yeah, well, I'm thinking that it is some type of hoarder issue, and Mathis is she's siding with me. She's saying, yeah, sounds like some type of hoarder issue, but I don't know why. Why do I have emails from 2015? Like,
go into your settings, and the settings will ask you when do you want to.
Go ahead, I'm listening.
The settings will let you know how many, what time do you, what's the time you need them to start deleting emails.
Goodness. Wow. I have an email here from Ray Dijon on 2016, January 10, 2016. I got to clean this up. The videos aren't even there anymore. That's bad. That.
Only thing it's telling me right now, I got 99 plus.
Really? So you just go in there and you just delete them as they come?
Yeah, I think, I'll be honest, I might got about 2,000 emails, if that.
Oh, I got to be better. I need to be better.
You got 19,000 emails. And well, first of all, thanks for sharing your transparency. But that's crazy. But all right, Janice, let's go to the video real quick, right? You said the video?
Yeah, that should be it right there, Shawn.
I don't know if I'm cursing or not. I don't know. I'm saying something weird. So guys, if I'm saying something weird in this video, please don't judge me.
Yeah, just pray for him, all right?
Yeah, just pray for me.
I don't even know what this looks like. I'm driving right into this. I never seen the clouds look like this. It's on both sides. I'm heading to the show. The wind is picking up.
Turn right on Keystone Road.
I don't know. I don't know what this is.
Is that it?
That's it. I got another one. But that's like, I don't know. I might have been shocked because you know what it is. It's some weird shit happening in the atmosphere.
Yeah. And you know what? I'm pretty sure while you were there, it was a lot more dramatic than what it appeared to us, you know, on the camera. Right.
Yes, it was very scary. And I'm driving in it. I'm driving now 10 minutes after, not even 10 minutes, like 5 minutes after that, it all hell broke loose. Power went out, wind blowing, got dark. It was crazy.
Yeah.
All right, guys, welcome to the show. Any place on earth where you get your morning started right. We're here to get the job done. But before we get the job done, we're going to play some music. Welcome to the show, guys. Any person on earth where you get your morning started right. Shawn Harvey Morning Show feature wake up team. We are on summer hours and summer schedule. We'll let you guys know what's going on. Don't forget, August the 29th, we are back. We're at Comedy in Harlem, Shawn Harvey Morning Show day party. We want everybody in the building. Truly appreciate you. Go ahead, Janice.
Okay. Let's start with this incident that occurred in Florida, Shawn. I don't know if you heard about this, but a man was shot and killed in a Walmart parking lot in Florida following a dispute over a parking space, according to authorities. So this woman and this man, of course, they were bickering about this parking spot. The woman who pulled up, right, to the parking spot, the man, he blocked her so she couldn't get into the parking spot. She, figured out a way to, get in the spot anyway. She gets out of her car. She has her cell phone in one hand and she has a gun in the other. And she and the man are going back and forth with one another, and then in the video, you'll see the man walking up to her, approaching her. She's got the gun and she's telling him to walk away, right? But he's not. He continues. But then at one point he does walk away, but then he comes back. And when he comes back, that's when she shoots him. She shot him. He sat down on the ground for a few minutes, which you're not going to see that part. And next thing you know, he lays down and I guess maybe he died then on the spot. They don't say that. But when the police arrived, they did arrest her. But she said she was protecting herself. And Shawn, if you want, please show the video and we could talk about it a little bit more on the other side.
Okay. God bless.
This morning, the ongoing investigation into a deadly confrontation in Florida. A parking space dispute turning deadly outside a Walmart. 62-year-old Bart DeGuglielmo shot and killed.
Female shot someone outside in the parking lot. Both objects were fighting over a parking spot.
Authorities say the altercation started about 5 minutes earlier, with the two drivers fighting over a parking spot. DeGuglielmo then parked his car, partially blocking the spot, and walked into the store. Witnesses say the woman then managed to slip into the spot anyway. The woman is then seen getting out of her car, phone in one hand, gun in the other, yelling at DeGuglielmo, who appears to be yelling back. He's then seen walking toward her as she points the gun at him. She backs up several times, gun leveled. She retreats around a car. He follows. An eyewitness says the woman repeatedly warned him she'll shoot if he keeps coming at her. He appears to leave, but then quickly returns. And then she opens fire, shooting DeGuglielmo. Police then take the woman into custody. Officials say she claims she was acting in self-defense.
Okay, so before I move on with that, Shawn, I just want to mention, I was going to say what Mathis said. You talking about our summer hours and the Godfather. Well, someone asked what's the difference in the summer hours, right? And Mathis said, that just means they come on whenever they feel like it.
Thank you. Thank you. She's absolutely right. She's absolutely right. Thank you. She's absolutely right. She's right. She kept it so real right there. Mathis
is that CP time?
Right. Yeah, she's absolutely right.
Yes. Okay. Getting back to the story.
Hey, listen, guys. 1 week I won't be here. I won't be out because I gotta go on a cruise, and I believe that
that's in August, right?
Yeah, I believe that Miss Janice want to do the show. So
Yeah,
you have her for a week. Go ahead, Janice.
Yeah. Okay. So again, this altercation took place. Hold on, let me find my story again. So this, of course, you see everything was caught on the dash cam and the cell phone, right? But the thing is this, it's going viral because, you know, you have people on the right on one side saying it's murder. You have other people on the other side saying it's self-defense, you know, and I'm one who's saying, hell yeah, that's self-defense. You have a man, a 62-year-old man who is a Army vet. Okay, this man is trained. He knows how to kill. He was in the Desert Storm unit. He was part of that unit. So, but anyway, she doesn't know that. All she knows is that this is a big dude, you know, coming towards her, you know, and they're arguing. And she's telling him, now they're in Florida, stand your ground. So she has the right to protect herself, okay, using whatever type of force is necessary, even if it's deadly force, which I don't condone that. Like, that's crazy. But if a man was walking towards me like that, little old me, and I felt threatened, I'm going to shoot. And I think that's what she did. She felt threatened and she shot him. Okay. But again, you have people on the other side trying to paint it as she's wrong. She's the aggressor. When you can see in the video, she's walking away. She's backing up from him and he's walking towards her. And I feel like this, if he had gotten closer to her, he probably would have disarmed her, taken her weapon and shot her with it and claimed the same thing. Defense, self-defense. What say you, Shawn? Did you see the video or do I need to play it again?
I say thank God for Jesus.
Mm-hmm.
I say shout out to those folks, those religious folks that was out there praising the Lord while we was 50 feet away shucking and jiving.
Mm-hmm.
Shout out to Nat. Shout out to Nat and her birthday. But God bless. Okay. Yes, Florida is a whole different country. Florida is not a part of the United States of America. Florida is its own beast. Folks, black folks that move to North Carolina and Florida and Georgia, have you completely lost your mind? Florida is the Wild West. You can get a gun easy in Florida, just like you can have here in Pennsylvania. She pulled out a firearm, and I'm assuming that this was a firearm that was a registered firearm because her ass would have been in jail. So I'm gonna commend this young lady for at least having a carry permit in the state of Florida, which allows her to take her gun outside the household. Because if you don't have a certain permit, and if you take your gun outside, it becomes a felony. Or if you go across state lines, that becomes a felony as well. So some people get caught out there. The good folks, they got the gun is registered, but it's registered to stay in the house. They put it in the car by accident. They get pulled over by the cops, law-abiding citizens. The next thing you know, they got a felony. Then they got to spend another $10,000 to go to court to get rid of that felony charge off their record. And in this case, I'm assuming that this woman had a permit to carry the gun outside. And she had a big ass gun too. My cousin in Alabama, when I used to go to Alabama, he's about my age, but we were 30 years ago. He would always carry this big gun in his glove compartment. This gun, you never know. Yeah, one of them Clint Eastwood Magnum drops. Yo, boy, you can barely fit. What are you doing, huh, man? You know, you always got a gun. Because it's a different culture down there.
Yes.
So everybody got a gun. Here in Pennsylvania, too, there's a lot of us out here with the gun. Yeah. Pennsylvanians are more liberal. Instead of the city of Philadelphia, their gun laws are real tough down there. Obviously, it's a metropolitan area with millions of people. Now, this woman, and I share all this to get to my point. This woman, who I probably did it backwards. I should have given my opinion about what she did and then share this. Y'all excuse me, we're on summer hours. And then you got some retired folks who, let's say they were former police officers or correctional, like they're allowed to still have their gun. I think they could walk around with it all the time, I think. And this woman, who they were fighting over a parking space, right? He wouldn't allow her to park the car, right? Then she maneuvered and parked the car, right?
Mm-hmm, right. There you go.
And then it escalated, and she pulled out her gun because she felt threatened. Now, when a person pulls out a gun, that's sort of like the ultimate neutralizer, right?
Yeah, like, okay,
Because,
everybody to your respectful corners. Okay, back up, start over
right.
again.
Because one thing I've learned, and I'm a gun owner myself. I mean, I don't look like it. People think, but that doesn't mean anything. The one thing I learned about being a responsible gun owner is a gun doesn't have any feelings. It doesn't care about anything.
Mm-hmm.
A gun doesn't have feelings. It just does its job.
Yeah. Yeah.
Right. So in saying that, the woman pulled out a gun that's the ultimate neutralizer that has a job to do.
That's right.
It does one job. It shoots. That's all it does.
Right. It diffuses the situation is what it does. One way or the other, it diffuses the situation.
Yeah. But sometimes the gun jams, and so then it doesn't do its job. But if it's doing its job properly, then that's what's happening. So when someone pulls out a gun on you, instinctively, you're supposed to, back down, put your hands up. Because the gun, again, has no feeling. It has one job to do. Yeah. Now, in this particular case, people are saying, like Janice said, self-defense or murder. That's another debate. I'll give my opinion on that in a minute. Welcome to the show, only place on earth where you get your morning started right. And as we've been eloquently saying, we're on summer hours, AKA, you know what that means. Shout out to D-Lo Mathis.
But thank you all for hanging in there with us anyway, okay?
But the question is, did she have to kill him?
Yes, right.
Because the thing is, she's trained, it looked like she shot him right in the chest, like he was done.
She shot him in the stomach.
Oh, in the stomach. Okay. Right. Now, in shooting this man in self-defense, I get that. But she still could have neutralized, could have shot him in the leg.
That's what Princess said. Yeah. She'd have got him in the leg,
because she had enough space to choose a target on his body. Go ahead, Janice. What you want to say?
Well, maybe her aim may not have been that great. So she shot him in the biggest target possible, which was the torso. Okay. One shot is all you need. Now, if she had shot once and missed, and then she had to shoot again to try to hit the leg or something, it maybe when they get into court, maybe it would not be seen as self-defense because you were pow, 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 trying to, hit your target.
Yeah, but I just
wonder.
No, but the thing is, she warned him several times.
Yeah. Well,
she warned him several times. So in the mind, you go, all right, this dude is a knucklehead. Let me put one in his leg. You're right. If he's charging her, she doesn't have the time. Yeah, you shoot in the place where you could definitely neutralize a person. But he was being an asshole. So when he came back around the car, she did the right thing. I'm not disputing that. You shoot this nigga. You do the right. But I think maybe because she gave him several warnings, she had the gun aimed at him. She had a hand on the trigger.
Yep.
Maybe it would have gave a little leniency to go, all right, you're right in front of me, 10 feet. Let me shoot you in the kneecap so you can shut up.
Right.
But, I do understand she has a gun. It's her life or his, and she took them down. So I say this. This is self-defense. The only reason why I say, here's my trivia factors of it. Florida is not part of the United States. Florida has a stand your ground law. I don't think they have that in Pennsylvania. Goddamn well they don't have it in New York. So stand your ground means that somebody's coming up and threatening you, you can stand your ground right there and protect yourself and neutralize the victim.
Right.
She gave she gave this knucklehead several warnings.
Yes.
In the state of Pennsylvania, if you own a gun and someone comes into your house, you allowed to give them one warning. You got to give them a warning and then act. I'm not giving you no warning.
Right.
In the state of Florida, they might not have that rule. It's stand your ground. So if you start messing with nobody, you could actually start shooting. She warned him several times. And he went up and started charging her again. And you're right. What if he would have charged her, took the gun, and then shot her?
Right.
This is self-defense. Okay, and let's go back to the gun. The gun was properly registered in the state. She had the ways and means to carry it. She had the paperwork to have it on her. This young lady did everything right.
Right.
And this dude did everything wrong. He didn't respect the fact that this woman had a gun that is the ultimate neutralizer.
Right.
He really thought this was a game.
Yeah.
You pull a gun out on me, I'm like, okay. I'm gonna go write the order in breath. Soon as you pull a gun out on me, the next thing I'm gonna do, I'm like, let me get a number 7, please. Yeah, hold the fries.
Shoot, I'm going to a different store altogether. Like, never mind,
I'm out.
You can have this entire parking lot. You can have store out.
Right. You want the car? You can have the car. You can have it all. And look what this man died of, a parking space.
A parking space, yes.
Let this woman go on with her life.
Yes.
She did nothing wrong here. He was the aggressor. She's in a stand your ground state. Her paperwork was right. He charged her and said he would not. And she put this nigga down. Can this woman please go on with her life? I yield my time.
No, she can't go on with her life, because now this all has to be investigated or whatever. And they want to make sure, of course, that she was, defending herself. That's what has to be proven in a court of law right now. And
she was defending herself. So excuse me for cutting you off.
They have to prove it in a court of law. So,
What?
Yes, this is being investigated. This is not, over yet. This just happened last week on the 30th, so they have to investigate the whole entire thing to, confirm that, okay, it was justifiable. What she did was justifiable, but they're trying to paint this man as a 62-year-old elderly veteran. He served in the Army and Desert Storm and so on and so forth. And they're trying to flip the script. So yeah, it has to go to court. They're building it up. But the daughter, she was crying and boo-hooing and what have you. But it turns out that she and her father, they weren't getting along. So it seems, I don't know, I have to do some digging on that. But Matha said something earlier in the chat. She said she was taught that if you take your gun out, you use it. And that's another thing that stuck in my head also. You took it out, you have to use it. Like, otherwise, what are you going to do? Be walking around life looking behind you the whole entire time? Because I don't know, maybe this guy will come back and, if he was still alive, I don't know. Shawn, what do you think? What do you laugh at?
Yeah, I do. Well, I guess D-Lo Mathis is on point today.
She said, do like Eddie Murphy, shoot him in the pinky. Wait, was that her who said that? Hold on. Let me find it again.
Guys, we'll be here this week. I don't know about next week.
Right. He could take it from my ass. That's right.
D-Lo Mathis is right. If you pull out a firearm, you're at a point of no return. Because a lot of folks pull out the firearm and then they get killed. Go ahead, what you gonna say?
Nothing. I'm just reading what they're saying.
A lot of folks pull out firearms, right? Don't use them. And then the other person with the firearm shoots and kills them.
And shoots and kill them because maybe he was walking back to his car. Because remember what I said, at one point he's walking and she's walking backwards and he's walking towards her. Then he leaves, right, and walks away. And I'm thinking, was he going to get his gun? We'll never know now, but maybe he was going to get his weapon because guess what? He is an Army veteran, so I'm sure he has a weapon too. He just didn't have it on him. So maybe he was heading to his car to get his weapon. It could have been a shootout. Whatever. But he turned around and came back, and I guess he was thinking he was just gonna disarm her. That's the story that was going on in my head. But go ahead, Shawn.
I say this: what are we investigating? We talked about it. Florida. No, see, the problem is this is a black woman, right?
Yep. There you go.
And this is the white man that was a veteran.
There you go.
That's the problem.
Serve the country. He served this country.
Now, okay. To all the veterans that served the country. Thank you for your service. But that doesn't give you immunity to act like a knucklehead in the civilian life. A lot of these Army veteran guys really think they are above the law because you served the country. No, sir. No, sir.
Yeah.
No, I'm not going for that. You are not going to be sitting there doing weird stuff and teetering on breaking the law because you think you can get a pass because you was in Desert Storm. No.
Let's not forget about,
you're not going to do it. And a lot of times, that's what happens with a lot. Now, there's a lot of vets that are good people, good law-abiding citizens. There are some vets that got mental issues, and unfortunately, the bombing and all that, and they go to the hospital and they get a check and they deal with it, but they're still productive members of society. There are some veterans, unfortunately, are homeless and they've had hard times, but they're not sitting there, committing crimes. And it's just very unfortunate that veterans go through that since they fought for the country. But then you have some veterans that are knuckleheads.
Yeah.
Can't tell them shit.
Right.
They want all the little discounts.
Right. And we've
you
seen
you tell the veteran, y'all, listen, gotta go across the street. Who you gonna tell me to go to the street? I was in the Navy Rangers. Nobody cares about that right now. You are in Brooklyn right now. Forget about it.
Yeah, they want to talk about their rights.
So you got some veterans that act like assholes. So let's get that straight. I'm not saying all of them, but there's a small percentage of them. We got veterans here that listen to the show that are good people. And I'm for sure that they probably know some veterans that are assholes. I might have been an asshole.
Yeah, and let's not forget about Trayvon Martin.
And then he saw a black woman, and how dare this black woman confront him or say anything to him, and she has a disagreement. How dare this black woman is going to stand up to me.
Let me put her in her place.
Yeah. Bitch, don't you know I was in Desert Storm? He probably had the veteran license plate and all that. But it doesn't you're not immune to the fact of the laws of the everyday people, civilians in this country, because you put on a uniform. I will never, ever agree with that.
Right.
You have to act accordingly.
He's arguing with a woman over a parking spot.
Right.
Dude, what the?
And it's a lot of people in these type of occupations. Some of them have a power trip. Veterans, former police officers, correction officers, anybody that in their job had a level of authority over other people, they don't know how to turn that shit down when they come out into the real world. We don't give a damn. Go back to your jail and order around the prisoners. Go back to the military and do the HUD 1, HUD 2.
Yeah.
But we are in the supermarket now, sir. 17,000 parking spaces.
Yeah.
And this black woman confronted you and you was like, oh, hell to the no. And like Janice said, you're over there arguing with your daughter and all type of stuff. Like, you're probably an asshole. Should you have lost your life? No. But she pulled out a gun, and in this particular state, they have a stand your ground law. And when he pulled out the gun, brother, you were supposed to fall the F back.
That's
but
right.
You saw a black woman and a woman pull out a gun on you, and you was like, oh, hell to the no. And now, you're up in Never Never Land now.
Yeah. He probably called her all kinds of stupid, what?
Yeah, all kind of names.
Words.
And the woman is scared. She feels threatened. I don't know what type of gun she had, but it was enough to kill his ass.
And it was enough to make me retreat, I'm like,
that's right. You pull a gun out on me, I'm done. Goodbye. Have a good day.
Hey, you got this.
Hey, buddy.
Hey, you got
this.
I'm
good. Goodbye. and that's another thing. As a veteran, and I think they're trained to know if someone pulls out the gun on them, like, all right, let's chill, because you don't have a gun.
Yeah.
So you can't fight back. Like, you don't have a gun, so just chill. If anybody is submissive to that, It should be someone that served in the military. Okay, what they say?
The Godfather said, "Survived the war and died in Walmart." True. That makes no sense, but that's survived Desert Storm, but died in a Walmart parking lot.
Right. It's a tragedy.
Yeah, but okay, so Mathis again is saying that a lot of men think that they could disrespect women, females,
right?
And that's true. That is
right.
True.
That's true. Right.
That's her defense. That's number one. Defense number one right there. This is a big man, coming after me. And then now but she didn't know this, but now you find out that he was in the war or whatever. But if the tables have been turned, like some others have said in the chat, it would have been a whole different story, like with Trayvon Martin, 17-year-old, right? Wasn't he 17? He didn't have a weapon or whatever, but George Martin, he was a free man. Okay. So if the tables have been turned, yeah. She'd be in prison right now, locked up. It had the tables been turned. Not him though; he'd be walking free. But anyway, Shawn, where are you? Come back. Hey, buddy. Hey, buddy. That's what they say to each other, right? What?
God bless you. Hold on, I'm here.
Okay. Hold on. God bless you.
I'm here. God bless.
Yeah. Oh wait, where's Sister Soldier? And she ain't up in the chat room.
I got to talk to her. She's mad.
Yeah, she mad at you.
She mad at me. I got to talk to her. So.
All right.
She'll be on the show Thursday. I got to talk to her. She's mad at me right now.
Oh, Thursday also, let me just say, I'm bringing on someone Thursday to talk about a book that she wrote and a play that she has produced. And we'll know more about that Thursday. So you all please tune in to meet our surprise guest Thursday. Okay.
Well, Janice, we're excited about that at 52 minutes after the hour. Do you got anything else, Janice?
That's it really, Shawn, for me today.
Okay, well, guys, I've been following the World Cup. I don't know if you're into that, soccer or, throughout the North America. And I'm such a sports head that I've just been watching it. And of course, I've been gambling on it and I've been losing. So I'm not going to bet on soccer anymore. They took my.
You're out of your league, huh?
Yeah, they took my $10, and I was like, that was a hard-earned $10, and I'm gonna leave the World Cup. I'll continue to watch it without gambling on it. All right, guys. I think that's it, man. Listen, we're on the summer hours, but don't forget, we got a bunch of folks coming out on August the 29th. We're going to rev that promotion up next week. The tickets for the Shawn Harvey Morning Show featuring Wake Up Team Group is $10. Other tickets are
oh, I found something real quick, Shawn.
That's what my second baby mother said.
I put it in the queue, right? It's a video of quite a few men, hundreds of masked members of the white nationalist group, Patriot Front. They marched through DC on July 4th. And I guess they were headed to the, 205th celebration that was being held in DC. So I put the video up there if you want to show it or not, or we could just move on.
Well, the one thing, white folks are, isn't it fascinating before I show the video how, no, matter of fact, let me show the video. Let me shut up and show the video.
I hope you suffocate. Heat stroke. Yeah, you do heat stroke. Don't you make to the gym?
So yeah, that happened on July 4th, and I don't know. This is why I don't want to celebrate the 4th, because all of that. And the 4th of July wasn't meant for us in the first place. But anyway, go ahead, Shawn.
Yeah, again, that's what I said about in the beginning of this. If you're into it, you're into it. If not, to me, it's just a barbecue and having a good time. I think that's more significant to me as far as this country being 250 years old. God bless the country. Like I said, I'm an American. But like when I celebrate the 4th of July, let's turn up and and eat the glizzies. And guys, put a number one chat room if you had a hot dog this weekend, because they call it the glizzy. Guys in the chat room, did you have a glizzy in your mouth this weekend? I didn't. I went to a picnic. I say picnic. I went to a barbecue and they had the glizzies, and I looked at the glizzies and before Janice. Well, I don't know what Janice laughing about, but before I looked at I did not eat a glizzy. I'm from the Bronx. I do eat hot dogs, but when I eat the hot dog, I eat it by myself. You will never see me eat a hot dog in public. Continue on, Janice.
Okay, well, number one, I just want to say Mathis is saying that they're punks. They're not showing their faces. You're right about that, okay? But everyone is saying something about, a rolling commode and stuff like that. What's going on? What do they know about you that I don't know about you, Shawn? Hold on. Let me find it again. Let me find it. Okay, Shawn got a toilet in that room. Like,
when I walked away.
Huh?
When I walked away just now.
Oh, okay.
Well, if your nosy asses wanted to know why I walked away because I needed the charger, because the device was going dead. I do agree with D-Lo Math. Let's give a round of applause to D-Lo Mathis. She's been on point today.
Yes.
I don't know what the hell she's been doing over the last couple of days, but God bless her. We needed you on the show to be on point. She's absolutely right. These are folks that can't show their face because they'll all lose their jobs. So you already know that they're dead ass wrong for what they're doing. If you believe so much in your little country and your patriot and you're a patriot, show your face.
That's right.
But you can't. You can't, because you know why? A lot of these people that you see marching, their economic dollar depends on Black folks and minorities and everybody else. Mm-hmm. So you're contradicting yourself, because white folks in this country who are bigots and racist, half of your income comes from minorities, you idiots. Things that you buy every day, things that you eat every day are picked or harvested by minorities. You dummies. And then you want to be such a patriot in your bigotry and your racism, but you never miss Taco Tuesdays that were created by somebody else.
Yeah. And you know what else, Shawn? They get down in the Caribbeans and they start braiding their hair, doing box braids, and
Yeah. So you can't show your face, because if you show your face, the public ridicule would be so overwhelming that it will disrupt your life. So for you to march on Washington, D.C., and it's really weird, that's the point I was going to make. For Washington, D.C. to be the hub of Black America and one of the largest metropolitan areas of Black folks in this country, like New York and Atlanta. I think they got more people than Atlanta of, Black folks in Washington. How weird it is and how ironic it is that it's run by white folks. Talking about the government. So you're going to come down here to Washington, D.C. with NASA's on your face in a hat, because you know that you will lose your whole livelihood. Because if you believe in your movement, patriots, show your face, march peacefully. You're not causing no ruckus. You're law-abiding citizens. You are marching, talking about patriotism. Let us see your face. Can't do it, because you'll get fired. You get ostracized out of the whole community because you're an asshole. That's why we have to vote Democrat, guys.
Wow.
It is so important to vote. I still believe in the vote. We have to, because look what happened. This guy won again, and it's a hot mess. Remember to vote, guys. Vote Democrat all the way. Get your family to vote Democrat, and let's change this whole movement. Go ahead, Janice.
Yeah, well, that's it for me, Shawn. Peace and love, everybody. I hope you all have a great day. And Shawn, we got to step up our summer hours, okay? We can't be on CPT time.
All right, so let's talk about that real quick. We'll be here this week. Let's look at your calendar, Janice. So we'll be here this week. Whatever, I don't care what they say. We'll be here this week. We'll be here this week. Next week. No, we got the week, guys. We got the week off, the last week of July. We already know that, right, Janice?
27th on, yeah.
We're here this week. I don't know about next week. I'll let y'all know Thursday. Oh, Janice got a guest on Thursday, guys. So tune in.
Yes.
Janice is going to do the show on the 1st through the 9th. The first Saturday, the first week of August. I'm not going to be here. So Janice is going to do the show. She wants to do the show. So she'll do the show on the first week of August. Let me see. Let me go back to this. Oh, and then we'll be back because we have to promote the show. So we'll probably be off next week. We'll probably be off next week, and then we do the week, and then we'll come back. So probably this is going to work. So this week we'll be here.
Thank you.
Next week we might not be here. The week after that we'll be here. The week after that we're not here, and the week after that Janice will do the show, and then I'll be back.
Are y'all following along? The week before that, and the week after that, and
Are you following that? Okay, here we go. This is what we're gonna do. Here we go. So today is the 6th. So we're gonna do the show this week, the 6th through the 10th. Next week we're probably off. That's the 13th to the 17th. We're done. We'll come back on the 20th to the 24th. Boom. The last week of the month, we're off. So we're gonna do this week, off next week, on the week after that, off the next week, right?
On again, off again.
Right. The first week of August, Janice is going to do the show. She wants to do the show. And then on the 9th, I'll be back at the 10th, and then we're going to go straight to October. How's that, guys?
Sounds cool. Sounds good. Hey, let me just say happy birthday to my daughter. Mwah. Peace and love, Renee. Hope you're having a beautiful day. Happy birthday, my Cancer daughter.
Who's this?
My daughter.
Your daughter.
My daughter, my middle daughter. She's a middle child. Yeah. Yeah. Tomorrow.
Today's her birthday.
Tomorrow, July 7th, is her birthday. Happy birthday.
How old is she?
34.
Let's clap.
34. Happy birthday,
well, happy
baby.
Birthday, Renee.
Thank you, guys. Thank you.
All right, guys. God bless y'all. We see y'all. We'll be here this week, God willing. Okay?
Yes, every other week, Mathis. Yeah.
Yeah, every other week, Mathis.